asked from him to do something for me with a strong animal and a skull. I am the strong animal, and the skull is something inside me. What happened to me in the 7th October has made me stronger. I never come back to be the same what I did before, but I can be better. And I get my present, Josh, because he's like me.
Yeah, my present too.
He's looked tough, but he's like a baby bear inside.
This is a present for you, but it's also a great privilege for me. So.
Thank you.
This is Aviv Cohen. He's one of dozens of survivors of Hamas's attacks on southern Israel on October 7th that have shown up in this office space today. This isn't a professional tattoo shop, but these survivors are here to get free tattoos from some of the world's most famous artists who have flown to Israel from across the world to volunteer their skills.
Just knowing what happened on October 7th, there was no way that I could not come. You know, in America, there's absolutely no outlet in the media that will ever show like the reality of what happened in Israel on October 7th. Just needed to kind of put my eyes on the situation myself.
Joshua Palmer is a famous tattoo artist from California. He's not Jewish. In fact, this is his first time in Israel, like many of the artists that are here today. And he says the trip has already changed his life.
Once we got here to Israel, we went down south. We went to the kibbutzim, went to the Nova grounds, and I mean, it's terrible. Anybody that doesn't agree with how terrible that was and how much right Israel has to do whatever they need to do to bring these people home, they're either insane or they're misinformed.
This is my brother, Gil Dalal. He's 23 years old now. He turned 23 years old 1 month ago, was still in Gaza.
Gil Dalal was at the Nova Music Festival with his little brother Guy on October 7th. When Hamas terrorists infiltrated the party, the two got separated. Gal ran and hid for hours, but Guy got brutally kidnapped by gunmen. He's now been in captivity in the Gaza Strip for over 276 days.
I did a tattoo of the cherry blossom because my brother, he was kidnapped from the Nova Festival. He always wanted to go to Japan to see the cherry blossom. He was actually supposed to be there on April, but as you probably know, he's still in Gaza, so I hope he will see it next April. After what I've gone through, I felt that I need to put it on me in a way that will remind me not just the bad things, but also the good things and the hope that I still have.
This week, around 150 survivors of October 7th are getting tattoos thanks to the organization Healing Inc., which has been putting together events like this for almost a decade.
Healing Inc. has been in Israel every year since 2016. Healing Inc. covers the scars of terror survivors, those injured in combat, families of victims, and the captive to help them reclaim their bodies and continue to heal both physically and emotionally. We really allow individuals agency over themselves again. What happened to them was visited upon them. Their pain was inflicted by others. Now they're saying, this is my choice. I'm going to choose how my body looks. I'm going to choose the decisions I make for myself.
My parents went to the Nova Festival, and when all the terror began, they started running away. Terrorists ran after them, and they arrived at the entrance of the village Yachini and entered a public bomb shelter. But my dad decided to come outside so that the terrorists would take him and wouldn't realize that my mom was still hiding inside. They dragged him inside the village and tried to make him knock on the doors on the different houses so people would open up and come out. But he didn't agree to do it, so they shot him. At the same time, my mom managed to escape.
I'm getting a chain of flowers around my arm because when I was trying to get away from one of the terrorists, he hit me with the back of his gun, and I had a really big bruise and injury on my arm. So I decided that I want the place of the injury to bloom so that it won't be remembered as a place of sadness.
I think a tattoo is forever. It will stay physically on me for the rest of my life. Unfortunately, my father will not be with me for my whole life, so at least I'll have this tattoo on me all the time.